Welcome back to the Gerry Anderson podcast after a prolonged absence due to apathy. Regular listeners have spotted that the random nature of the programme is far from being so. A pattern is in place that can be heard only by keen listeners and the dogs. Now you're back in the lukewarm seat, as it has been so long, I thought I'd fish you out a production schedule for this morning. Remember the days when Sean was your producer and you actually might have some kind of programme plan? Here's the programme for today. And he's good. What do you hear this?
Yes.
This was in my hand when I came in here this morning, as the girl said to the sailor. 10:31. Ask Crawley about the fat boy in Vegas.
All right.
We did that.
Yes.
10:32. Playing a completely inappropriate starter record.
Yes.
10:33. Argue with Sean about the appropriateness of that record. We've already done that.
Yes.
10:34. Argue with Sean over last night's TV. We've already brought it.
Yes. That's brilliant.
10:45. Argue with Sean over the all expenses paid trip to New York. Yeah, we're doing that next. 10:54. Argue with the caller over the second record. 10:59. Start the show. 11:15. Argue with the caller over the length of the two records after the news, which I intend to play two long ones because I'm tired. 11:20. Put a shout out for a motor for a 1975 Mulinex food mixer, a red one. 11:25. Argue with Sean about Emma and Ken's 1-to-1 pension arrangements. 11:35. Tell Sean he's got more Crabbit and grey since you last saw him. You know, I was just thinking then. It's 3 weeks since I saw you. You are greyer.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
I am not.
I think you get the drift. Welcome back. Right, come on, start it. Come on, start the abuse.
No, there's a call on one.
Is there?
Yes.
Somebody else going to start the abuse.
Has your thing touched? Do you know what I mean?
As a matter of fact,
No,
yes, but how did you know that?
No, there's
Look
a
at
new
how
man.
Look at how Emma laughs. Look at
There was
how
a
she
new
laughs.
man in
a
the
very encouraging laugh, Emma. You're laughing in all the right places.
All right. No, a man took over my duty this morning, you see. And I don't know where he touched you on the screen. So
Stop now.
Right.
A man took over your duty. I'll have to talk to Mrs. Coyle about this.
Right. Right. This is not my fault if it doesn't work.
It's only 7 minutes into the programme. It's out of control already. For
Right.
God's sake. Have you no control over these people? Hello, good morning. Yes? Emma?
See? No,
Emma.
you see, it wasn't me, it was the man.
Emma, will you fix that?
No, here.
Is that a bad...
There.
I thought that was some record. I think this could well be Kathleen McGarvey. Tune that banjo.
When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and clear.
You have to say gay.
But when Irish eyes
Are smiling.
sure they steal your
Heart.
away.
Kathleen, thank you. Kathleen McGarvey from Ballymena, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Nice to see you again. Nice to talk to you.
Yes, and it's nice to talk to you. And I have to tell you, you're not to be going away any more places to run marathons.
Well, I didn't really go to run the marathon. That was part of my duties. I went to run the marathon on the Sunday, and I'll talk about that later. But I was also making another little TV program. I was away in Los Angeles.
Well,
I've
that's
been
all right.
living on the beach for the last week.
Do you not think there's enough people in Los Angeles without you going?
Oh,
We
they-
need you here.
Oh, they need one more, especially at the beach. There's too many bums on the beach. They need a man to come and sort them out and smell them. Talk has surfaced of plastic surgery and hair augmentation, something that both the presenter and interrupters are clearly in need of. The question posed, though, is this: do they have the cojones to face the knife?
I had a wee question maybe for Sean through you. He said yesterday that he was going to get the eyebrow done in respect to you coming back. I was just wondering, did one become two?
Have you had your eyebrow done? I haven't looked at you this morning. I don't like to look at you in the morning because it puts me off my breakfast.
Well, because you went off to have a little work done.
That's a lie. I have heard that you have said this. Why do you say things like this when I'm away? The last time I was away, you told the people I was in the hospital. Everybody was worried. They thought maybe I was ill. Now you've told the people that I'm going away to get my hair done.
Well,
You told
yes.
them that, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, it may not be entirely untrue.
Yes.
But look at me now. Have I had anything done? No.
Well, you see, it takes...
I have nothing done.
It takes it a while to sprout.
I have had nothing. What I was going to Angela. And what do you call her?
Emma. Get Emma to come in and have a
come
wee
in
look
here.
at you.
Come in here and feel my hair. Come
Yeah.
in, run your fingers through my hair and tell me if you feel any different. No, let me just say this to you. I was away for a couple of weeks. I was away doing a programme
On what?
about cosmetic surgery and hair transplant.
There you are.
No, I was in America talking to all kinds of people, and a very interesting time it was, and I have to say it was very, very interesting. I had a great time, and it was very educational, let's say. Now, there's always the question mark.
Were you looking for free samples?
No, I was not looking for a free sample, although many were offered to me, I have to say, but I always refused them because I am working for the BBC and can accept no gift. Anyway, there is a possibility Mr. Coyle has mooted it, that maybe perhaps I may at some stage get a little something done.
Yes.
Well, you see, I can't comment upon that because I want you to say to me, do you think I'm the kind of person that would go and get something done?
Yes.
Well, you're absolutely right.
Yes.
But I cannot tell you if I'm going to do this or not. The presenter goes to great lengths to help those who are worse off than himself. Nobody working for the BBC fits this description, but some exist in the private sector. He does all he can for charity, wants no publicity. I'd just like to say what a brilliant show. We had a wonderful time. Love Derry / Londonderry, and it's now safe for you to go out as Molly and her 6 daughters have left the city. I was manhandled on Sunday night.
Same here.
What, you were manhandled too?
I was in the middle of them.
I thought it was only me.
Not at all.
You must manhandle everybody.
Oh, first pair of trousers that went past.
Is
They were pulled
manhandled.
into the company. Yeah.
No, really, I want to say we had an amazing time and I had some good photographs to tell the tale. My mother, wee Molly and Sean singing Sweetheart of Jesus. Fount of love and mercy to thee be called. Sweetheart of Jesus, font of love and mercy. You sang that? I
forgot
You have to stop
about
singing
that.
that.
I forgot.
There's Protestants there, you know. Jerry, with a rather tight grip on me. I must say, Jerry, I've been in quite a few tight grips in my day, but never one with such an expensive shirt. That shirt did not come out of Dunn's, referring to the shirt I was wearing on the night. No, I didn't get it in Dunn's. Never mind, that was some shirt. Never mind the man wearing it. Did you like my shirt?
Yes.
Complaints flood ceaselessly in about the tenure of Messrs. Coyle and Kelly, respectively, who filled this chair with dishonour over short recent periods of time. Opinions vary. Those who are critical are right. Mixed reports about your tenure, I have to say, and Jerry Kelly's. Last week, Sean Coyle had a bragging contest with a man on the phone about famous people they had met. Do you recall
He
that?
started it.
Well, I'm sorry. The man on the phone had met George Best. Coyle replied he had met George Best too,
Yes,
in
right.
the gents' toilet. Mm-hmm. Well, there was no need to add that. Why didn't you just say you met him?
Because he said he met him in the gents' toilet. That's where he met George Best.
And you met George Best in the gents' toilet too?
Yeah.
What's going on here? Famous names were tossed about like seagulls on a windy day. Tom Jones. I would have expected that. Sandy Shaw. Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier?
No, never mentioned Joe Frazier.
George Harrison?
No, I know he's getting mixed up with. I told
George
him.
Harrison asked you for directions.
Yes.
Joe Frazier. Did you meet
No,
Joe Frazier?
I didn't meet Joe.
Did you not meet Joe Frazier when he played a gig up here in McGilligan in County Derry?
No, I was talking about seeing a world heavyweight title fight between Cassius Clay, as he was then, and Henry Cooper. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. That was the boxing. That was the boxing story.
Sandy Shaw?
Never mentioned her.
Wee Willie Harris?
Never mentioned him.
Russ Abbott?
No.
One of the crankies?
Oh, well, you're making these up.
I'm not making them up. Two of the searchers?
No.
Hugo Duncan? You met him.
Yeah. I never mentioned it, but
Well, Coyle won a long... apparently you won with a long story about buying loads of drink for Lonnie Donegan
Yeah.
and two female friends.
yes, yeah.
And you said, it wasn't my money, I worked in the club, I just signed a chit.
That's correct. Absolutely.
There are a rash of feel-good films on TV about the way we used to be in Northern Ireland. Selected people are, well, selected to give their opinions. It's important not to deviate from the script that will play the best to the punters. All is well.
I enjoyed that programme, by the way. I was talking to William Crawley about that yesterday morning.
No, I didn't enjoy it.
Why not?
It's too wholesome.
I mean, it's too wholesome.
Everybody's saying nice things and it's all too...
No, they're not. The pictures tell the story.
I know, but they should... Why have they got people on saying things that they don't mean? They have all these people on talking about things that they don't mean.
But maybe they're wrong.
Ralph and everybody.
Big Ralph.
There's no need for that.
They never talk to us about hard times.
No, because they know what we'll say.
We'd tell the
No,
truth,
but
wouldn't we?
they want people to feel good, so they get people on to say feel good things. They know if they have
But
us
Big
on.
Ralph wouldn't know about a toilet out the back.
No, sure, they show
Is
it
it
to him.
wrong?
No, what they do is they show it to him first, and then they ask him to say
I
things.
know it's no
Yeah,
good.
I know. Is that 6 Mile, Jerry? But listen, I want to talk to you about this. You started this in
There's
New
a
York.
call waiting for you, by the way.
I want to talk to you about something. I want to talk about your attitude, right?
Right.
I am perplexed and indeed disappointed, but not surprised. that you have been doing me down during the past week or so about my achievements at the New York Marathon.
I put you on a pedestal.
What?
I've raised you up.
Well, I hate to see what you do when you slide.
No,
me.
I've raised you up.
Where did you get the 6 miles?
Because I took everything into account.
Where did you get the 6 miles?
Right, let me explain.
Often have I told you it was 8 miles. Why do you not believe me?
Because
Well,
I saw the
No, you
printout.
didn't.
I did.
You're a liar. You
I
saw
did.
me a piece of paper which you copied out yourself.
I didn't.
Yes, I tore it up.
You can get it on the on the New York Marathon runners and times.
You're a liar. Because I did 8 miles. Are they going to lie? Are they going
Well,
to say
so
6?
if anyone logs on to that now, Google New York Marathon.
Go on,
runners
Google
and
it. Go on,
times.
Google it and print it out.
There's about half a dozen Andersons and your times there, and you can print out your time. They give you. It took you 40 minutes, I think, running the first mile, which is quite long.
Don't be stupid.
I
The
did.
first mile was across the bridge. I was across the bridge in 10 minutes.
I'll get Emma to log on.
I ran the first 2 miles in
Janet's
I ran the
listed.
first 2
Maybe
miles in
she'll do it.
14 minutes.
What?
14 minutes, the first 2 miles. 14 minutes.
You're
I did. You cross the bridge, you can't stop because there are 20,000 people running behind you. If you stop, you're trampled like buffalo. Hi, turtleneck.
40 minutes it took you to run the
Now you're a
wasn't it?
liar. Stop doing this. You're doing this. People believe you because they think you tell the truth. They don't realize what a liar you are. I did 8 miles, right? I did 8 miles, right?
People who work for the BBC in New York Googled that and brought it into us. During
You're a liar.
I'm not.
There was nobody there that time. At who's going to Google that at 5:30
There
in the
was the
morning?
wee girl.
What wee girl? There was no wee girl.
The wee girl with the nice accent.
But I never saw her.
And then there was the man. What do you call the man?
The man, yeah, I saw the man, but he was tired. He
The New York Ken.
He couldn't see anything in front of him. So he was tired. It was 5:30 in the morning, so we could hardly walk. Never mind that. Did you not see I could hardly get out of bed that morning? I was so exhausted. And you were standing with your coat on, your hands in your pockets. For God's sake, complaining about the food. You have a nerve. If the people only knew what you were like. Thank you for listening. Back tomorrow.